Greetings, everyone. Our journey of the Necromancer in AI War 2 continuing, and as mentioned at the end of the last episode, we definitely want to take the Elderling hunt to the next level and really progress with that as much as we can. So it's going to be on to Neumann here and see if we can break through to Arafune eventually. Let's go ahead and pop in here, see what awaits us. Well, there's a Templar fastness, but yeah, we're going to make quick work of that. Slightly outnumbering us here at the beginning. We'll go ahead and knock out that missile battery and chew on some of these Guardians. I think we're looking pretty good.
AI planning attack on hull planet.
Got another attack coming here, but we're ready for it. And in come our custodians, just in case we did not have enough force in here to handle this. Wow, a whole bunch more migrants coming. Some of them will make it, some of them will not. We do not particularly care at the moment. So, Irwin, what do you have for us there? Dire Tesla Guardian. Main thing, though, is this ion cannon, and I could bring in my flagship and unload nearby that. Then the flagship would probably get crippled. On the other hand, they're going to hammer us going across the system here. So I think we're just going to have to suffer that. There we go. That's down. Just sort of centralized. We've got all of these fun fellows. So probably coming down to where they are is pretty good. Custodians coming in. And once again, we appear to be well in command of the situation. Thought the Tesla Guardian was going to try to leave. Doesn't appear to be doing that, though. Let's get rid of it. There we go. And we have some Templar coming in. Always nice to feast on them. One more system to go. Well, we definitely have some friends awaiting us here. And I think we're just going to chill out and see what happens. They're outnumbering us, but again, we're going to replace our losses much better than they do. Looks like we're starting to get the upper hand here. Yeah, we're gonna get that gravity soon. Another mummy our way. Let's get this. Another wrathful Elderling. Seems to be displeased with us. There we go. I imagine we can now bring everyone in. Bit of a large gravity well here. Fair amount of activity. Savo guard posts aren't any fun either. But we're blasting through them. Looks like we're definitely going to want to help out there on Congo. Let's see how you're doing.
The AI has constructed a new instigator base.
Appears like we're doing just fine. Okay, that we're going to want to deal with, definitely. So where is Shankar? It's right up here next to where we are. Just take this, and we'll hop over there. We got 10 minutes to do it. I don't imagine that'll be a problem. Now what I am going to do is boost up our totems. Because I think it won't hurt to gradually increase our defenses. And our fleet is seeing some resistance on these planets, but nothing it can't handle. You are doing just fine. Meanwhile, we're being attacked up this way. It's like Popian Elderling. If I wasn't busy, I'd try to hack that one, but we're a little bit occupied. Okay.
In this battle, live Syria war. Or have you not been told everything?
Got a fairly close area right here in the middle. I'm just going to build right in the center. And I am also going to boost you up one level. Another 10 essence. And you don't have much that you can give us. For some reason, you already have that one activated. Summon the Cage Skeleton Warrior. I'm going to skip that, though. We'll go with the Repulsor Rocket. There we go. Then, I want Treacherous Totem. We have not been able to build one of these yet. I'm going to wait for the paralysis to wear off. There we go. But you can see these have a rail cannon, a black hole effect, gravity field, and then the entropy orbs. And let's put up 2 protection totems, and then our shipyard. There we go. Then I'm just going to wait for all of that to build. I want to clear out these wonderful, fun wild hives as well. They're going to hit Shamir, small wave. We're not worried about that. And our migrant count continuing to gradually increase. Orbs are still going to need to go up, but I'm feeling pretty good about this. Let's make some people mad. And once they're done throwing a fit, we'll be feeling pretty good. Now notice this, we have the Orb of Entropy, and then going around each Orb of Entropy, we have those Necro Bombs. These have the Tractor Beams, and then these, you can see they've got the Area of Effect there, the Self-Destruct attack. So yeah, we've got orbital units orbiting orbital units there. And the Treacherous Totem, basically a thing that is of planetary reach. It's actually orbiting far enough away that it's almost too far outside of our wormholes here. Nonetheless, a fun thing to have. Okay, we have more journals coming our way. So we've discovered the Diamond Custodians. That's the AI allied version. Praetorian, meaning we're closing in on one of the AI homeworlds. And the Bone Nest. Commander, the familiar roaming enclave has arrived safely into our territory. It seems as best our scientists can tell. Happy to be back. While its young clanling charges are still sticking close, many of our ships and structures on the planet are detecting incoming scans from the smaller ships. Looks like it's planning to leave again. Detected power sources rising once more, seems to be preparing its young charges for its leave, almost pushing them towards our ships to get them attached. So they seem to be continuing to be very happy with us. These are the Bone Ones. The Bone Nest stick near. Aid them, for they flourishing after the great collapse. So it appears they have indeed decided whatever catastrophe they encountered, this is the place to recover. So now we are going to head out. Hopefully allow this planet to defend itself. That's what it's for. Okay. Mark 6 Cyclopean. And Mark 1 Cyclopean. This would be a good candidate for a hack. Transform hack. This one we'd probably want to just take the essence. But it looks like they're both running away to the planet we actually need to go to. We have like 4 minutes, though. So I kind of want to keep my eye on the ball here and just make sure that we don't have a problem with getting that all in place. Let's load everybody up just to speed this along. Okay, now we'll unload again. And let's hop in there and see what awaits in Shunker. I'm guessing there's also Templar in there, based on the attacks we were seeing before. But we'll see. Mummies soon to follow. Okay, not bad. And yes, a Mark 7 encampment. It has not yet upgraded to the next fastest tier, though. We have a Mark 4 Cyclopean. Yeah, more Elderlings over here. I'm pretty much just gonna need to clear out this system a little bit more first. Okay. Yeah, I think I want to transform this one. But I'm going to try to clear out as much as I can before I tick it off. There goes one. Alright, they're hitting this one pretty hard now. Let's go and transform it. Of course, I've got to bring in my flagship first. That would help, wouldn't it? There we go. Now we just need to clear out all of this. Let's get the dire pike out of the way, because those are painful. Another mummy on our side. So knocking out 3 Elderlings at once, 2 for Essence and 1 for the Transform, is definitely a very nice bit of work. And they're going to be hitting Arafune in a bit, which should be able to handle the wave, at least by strength comparison, but we will see if we can get back there in time or not. A few more things to clean up. Let's take a look at the broader picture for a minute now. So we're here. They've got a fastness over here, another rift, a rift here, plenty of rifts around. And I'm sure there are more Elderlings that are going to come in, but we only have 1 left in this area, a Slothful, because we have had a little too much fun with the others already. I do think I'm going to upgrade my flagship at this point, though. Should have enough for that. And no module just yet. Let's... Everything's clear in here? Okay, now we'll go ahead and do it. I could go with a tractor beam. Or I could perhaps take off some of this stuff if I wanted. I kind of really don't want any of that, so I'm just going to leave it as it is. But, most importantly, it's up to the level now where I could, once I get enough essence, I can utilize that transform hack. And then we've got to decide what we're going to do with our technology here. And I think I want to take the next step up now on our skeleton variants. Get those both up to Mark 4. There's one of them for the time being. We'll go back and rescue Arafune and see what other trouble we can get ourselves into. With all these wormholes compressed as close as they are towards the middle of the planet, I decided to go away from that treacherous totem idea. I really like them. I think they're cool. Try to show them later on in action. But this seems to be a job for the Necromancer Lightning Tower. You can see the chain lightning there. It's got attack bonus against high energy targets. It's got a paralyzer on it. And it's got the harmonic bonus, so the more of these you can build on a planet, the better. We got 4 of them in this case. Defensive bonus if the enemy isn't right on top of it. So they have a few different things going for them. And in terms of a short-range turret, I mean, they are the thing that you have as Necromancer. So, what I'm going to do here also is just do one brief, small investment in tower defense to make these a little bit better, since it's cheap. And then I want to investigate this down here, because I saw a Mark 7 Feeble Elderling in this area. If we were able to knock that out, that would be a big benefit. We can also take a look at this Brutal Guardian Lair, which, if you look at the description there, it's going to spawn a Brutal Guardian for Hunter every 30 minutes after a 5-minute timer of you being on this planet or on an adjacent one. And note that this is not a timer that resets. So if we came in here for 2 minutes and left the area and then came back, it would be at 3 minutes. It wouldn't go all the way back up to 5 minutes. We've got the AI progress hit for 15 if it dies, and we would get 5 hacking from that. But what I want to do see first is just basically clear out the area so we can hit that Elderling if it comes back. But also, I want to see what it's going to spawn out and take a look at a few of those Brutal Guardians. This being in a pretty much a good strategic location where we've got to cross this area to come through here, I'm probably going to want to eventually knock it out. But I think it's worth exploring exactly what that structure does. Now in here with our fleet, We've got clanlings from the migrant fleet. Those are the ones that are following us around a bit. And our upgrade that we did to the rogue skeletons is really helping us. It's given our fleet a nice boost, and frankly, we're much better at smashing things at this stage. Okay, we've got a dire concussion. There are concussion guardians, but specifically dire guardians, floating around quite a bit now, to the point where I'm thinking about trying to get a mummy amplifier soon. I think that would probably be a good move, but first things first, we'll just try to clear this out. And it looks like we have a strong advantage, so we'll just bring everybody in. And get our decloaking to help out. The other part of that is we've upgraded our flagship enough, plus a lot more targets for the enemy to shoot at. Our flagship is not getting into nearly as much trouble in terms of taking damage as they were before. So I'm feeling pretty confident in where we are. And we can see this is down now under 4 minutes. Up to 27 clanlings in our territory. So our migrant fleet helpers are increasing, and that should only continue. All right. I think that's everything in here. Let's just get everybody ready to hit the next target with about 3 minutes left. And let's get everybody in there. What do we have in row? Oh, a lot. This, of course, is our Brutal Guardian lair. You may recognize the model there. Got a Slothful 2 over there. I think I'd like to leave you alone. But I also think I want to hit this. And there's a Mark 7 Feeble. Beautiful. It has returned. And I don't feel like letting it escape. Mark 6 Slothful as well. Target-rich environment. And I think we're going to go pursuit here. They're trying to hit that one. Let's mop this up one at a time. Let's first of all get you. Those are the two I want to make sure I get. Yeah, that's a big, big increase. And let's see, let's come up here and clear these out. And I think we'll bring everyone in now at this point. We've definitely taken some damage, but not so much that we can't power through it. So now we have, goodness, Mark 3 Slothful over there. And here's our Brutal Guardian. Brutal Adaptive Guardian, and you can see these are not wimpy at all. We get 5 science from killing them. So technically we could farm 5 science every half an hour. Lovely. But definitely a very nice cannon on that thing. So what do you say we hit that before it escapes and joins the rest of the Hunter fleet? Yeah, our flagship's getting hit hard. So how about we have you run? But the rest of this cleanup should be pretty straightforward. We should be able to do a Dire Vampire Guardian. We'll get you as well, get another mummy. But we should be able to get a transform done. We should be able to expand our territory, boost our fleets up some more. And I think hitting the Elderlings that we got in this system is really going to be a big turning point for us. So we'll take a look at what investments we want to do after that going forward. Still don't know where the AI homeworlds are. Still don't know where the nanocosts are. But I have to think they're going to be making their presence felt before too much longer. So thanks for watching, everybody. AI War 2 Necromancer will continue.